I'm Gordon with Unlock Your Bioenergy. Today is Feel It Friday, October 17th, 2025. And I'm going to talk to you about certain things that I find online, on Facebook, on different platforms. And I'm going to share my thoughts and my experience with what I have realized has done tremendous things for me. So with it, I will talk about this after, but I wanted to talk about this post here that I found, and it's about this young child who's got rash issues, skin issues. The parent asks, "Is this a symptom? She has struggled with her skin doing this since birth. Allergists and dermatologists say it is hives and have her on levocetirizine and montelukast. Pick on the left is Wednesday morning, pick on the right is Thursday. Only difference, we did not take the medication. The hives are all over her body. We have been doing oatmeal baths, petroleum jelly, coconut oil, and oatmeal lotion. She has ADHD." And there was somebody, I blocked out the name, where they did a test, and they told her that DD tested positive for the gene, which is the MTHFR gene, so it's a mutation. And when I see kids like this, and I think about us adults, is there things that we can do? And I think the answer is yes. And it's all about how we manage to power the body with the spark that it needs. And that spark that I talk about is what I drank here, is the water. And the reason why I say that is because back in 2021, I had rash, eczema on my hands, on my legs, underneath my knees, on my calves, and it really bothered me for years, for the longest time, and it didn't matter what type of cream I used, petroleum jelly. There was other things that were made locally here in Alberta where I live. I tried several different kinds of creams trying to stop this eczema. Nothing worked. And in 2021, I was introduced to the water that I'm currently drinking. And after a period of 6 months that began in August, because I got the machine in July 2021, and I started drinking this water, making it myself. And after a period of 6 months, which is 2 periods of 120 days, it is well known that every 120 days, the body will replace billions of cells inside the body. Skin cells, you name it, hair cells, it's a constant evolution of building cells. And when you provide the spark for that process, do you reap the benefits from it? And over time, I realized that I was reaping those benefits. And it was the eczema that I had on my hands and my legs, and it disappeared. And that was during the wintertime in January of 2022. And when that happened, I realized that the water that we drink is crucial for everything, because it's what I call the glue inside the body. And what makes that water so special? Well, I'm kind of a broken record when I talk about it, Because if you were to visit unlockyourbioenergy.godaddysites.com, scanning the QR code there, you will be taken to the website and you'll see these bubbles, okay, when you scroll down on the page, and you'll find that I have blogged about a variety of different things, and I even talk about water, which is 114 degree molecular bond angle water. Why is this so special? Well, when I started drinking it, that's when I realized that things were starting to change for the better. And when I introduced some other pieces to that puzzle, things started to compound, because your body does need more than one thing to function. It needs kind of like a dozen, if not more, because our bodies are complex. However, when you start with providing the foundational piece, which is hydrogen from that of water, that hydrogen needs to be clean. When I say clean, I mean isotope clean, because hydrogen is known to have 3 different isotopes. One of those can be radioactive. And can that influence how your body processes things? Well, if your body is not absorbing that hydrogen, well then that's one of the main reasons why doctors say you're dehydrated, because you don't have it. And your body's going to absorb hydrogen from whatever source you give it, whatever source you put inside. So there's hydrogen in foods, there's hydrogen in meats, there's hydrogen in everything. And so when you supply the spark, the highest percentage inside that of the body, I drink out of a copper cup, but if you listen closely, you can hear water dropping, and there's some noise happening in the background. That's because I'm actually making the water as we speak, and I'll show you. This here is the machine. This is a stainless steel 50-liter container, and this is a 12 stainless steel. So here there's a kind of like a little spout that water, when it goes through the process of heating and cooling rapidly every 20 seconds. There's a reservoir of water that sits up into here, and there's water that runs off because there's cold water constantly entering the process of changing the molecular bond angle of the water. I treat water with reverse osmosis first to clean it, to take out as many heavy metals and everything out of the water, and that way it increases the overall output of this machine. Okay, so this water goes in and out, cold, and it goes into the hot and goes like this, like you're jumping into a hot tub. And when the water is cool, when the water is heated, it expands, and the cold water goes in and it reduces it, and then it goes into the boiler and expands, and part of the water goes back into here and it cools down, and then it goes back in, and there's a same portion of the water that's going back and forth, but it's constantly refilling itself. And because of this, it's shaking the molecules, the hydrogen and the oxygen, and shaking it like this, and reshaping it, and it's removing the radioactivity from the water. Now, does that influence how your body processes the water when you consume it? It does. It's remarkable how powerful the water is when you consume it. So, can that water help this little girl? It can, because it's the cleanest but most absorbable. And when I see children like this that are wearing what I am wearing, it's the X39. Now, what's the X39, you say? Well, I'll explain it. Here's another example of somebody who says, my practitioner has me taking niacin 100, I guess that's the dose, 3 times a day. That is what she said about it. It helps to unblock M blocks. I won't say the word. I'll just zoom in here so you see the word there. Okay. In your body, sometimes our pathways can be blocked. This is common with gene mutations like MTHFR, as I described earlier. Doing this will help improve detoxification, especially estrogen and inflammatory metabolites. Less muscle pain or stiffness due to improved M-lation turnover. Possible mild tiredness as the body clears built-up toxins in common, and improved sleep is normally seen along with mood and anxiety. Your body is definitely doing this, but I think after 2 days of doing this, we will see more improvements for you rather than just 1 day. So, is it necessary to take some of these drugs? Niacin, the other 2 that were mentioned in the previous article. I say no, because there's nothing more powerful than drinking 114 degree molecular bond angle water, because it's the cleanest and most absorbable. Now, me, when I'm doing my things, you know, my fitness routines and stuff like that, do I feel the difference? I do. Do I reach fatigue in muscle contraction and when I'm lifting the weights? Yes. But I take a short break and then I'm back at it again. How is it that my body's able to recover quickly? Well, it has everything to do with blood quality. Everything to do. And how your body processes all this ATP, energy, and so forth. It all aligns together. Now, I might be drinking the cleanest and most absorbable water, but I also support my body with minerals from that of salts, such as, you know, magnesium and all those other things that are required for the body to be used as part of those processes. So, does the water help increase absorption of those minerals? And I know this for a fact because with all the skipping that I do, most people may not be able to handle it. Get cramps in the calves, in the legs. Like you don't. It's a lot of abuse, to say the least. A lot of repetition. Not necessarily abuse. Abuse is the wrong word, but repetition in terms of forcing the muscle to do the work. And when I do this 6 days a week, live, right here, it must tell you something. How is this possible? I'm 49 years old. I may not look 49, but I am 49. And there are people that know that I am 49. And if you're watching, say yes, he is 49. And since adding this in combination with the 114 degree molecular bond angle water, it gives me chills to tell you, because why is the X39 so good? It's technology that stimulates the skin with low levels of light, resulting in improved energy flow. It supports improved exercise performance, supports improvements in strength and stamina, supports overall health and well-being, supports copper peptide production, which is affiliated with mitochondria and stem cell activity. So when you have hydrogen inside your body at optimum levels on a regular basis, what do you think is going to happen with cells when it's highly absorbable, clean, and your body says, thank you for giving this to me? When it's on autopilot, can it offset some of these mutations, let's say, that exist? Can it reflect in your body's ability to regenerate and heal itself? No drugs or stimulants. With no drugs or stimulants. The phototherapy process is patented. It's a non-transdermal patch. And why do I like it? Because it works for me. Try joining me in the workouts I do. See if you can match my agility, my energy levels at 49 years old. I bet there's a lot of people out there who say, oh man, he's too much. Because I'm as real as a heart attack. And I show my heart rate when I do it. And when I'm stubborn, I push myself even more hard. I'm not afraid to do it. And an interesting article or an interesting episode is number 73 that I posted on September 23rd, 2025. In that episode, there's a presentation where there's some very, very interesting outcomes that have happened for people around the world. Can they happen for you? They can. But you have to remember that your body needs a dozen pieces or more for it to thrive when you give it the spark and the light therapy, the phototherapy. You do those things, combine it with your good salts that your body's going to process those minerals from. And I eat one meal a day. So about, I don't know, say 20 to 30 grams of protein a day. But somehow I'm still keeping muscle. And my body fat is starting to drop. Is that because of increased production of testosterone without any injections from that of the X39? Because it's stimulating DNA and everything to kind of glue together? I think so. Because my strength levels, agility, are increasing. I did a test back in 2018 with a friend of mine in a gym where we were doing fitness/stress testing. And I have video record of that. And during those days, I was in good shape. I was in good shape. But I wasn't drinking 114 degree molecular bond angle water at that time. Nor was I doing this. And I do that, the fitness test that I did this past Saturday. And the outcome was, I thought it was good. Okay, I scored better than my friend, who is 5 years younger than me. 5 years. And fast forward to now, that record that I set back in 2018, no way. Like, I surpassed it. I beat it. The same test. And I beat it the first time I tried. Then the second time I tried, I beat the second attempt. Then the fourth time I tried, I beat the third attempt. And then the fifth time I tried, I beat it again. So here I am, going to try to beat the test this coming Saturday, tomorrow. And see if I can do it. Am I hitting plateaus? I don't think I have. I don't think I've hit it yet. And if you think this test is easy, then I encourage you to try it yourself and see if you can keep up. I don't care what age you are. Age just a number. Because when you provide your body with what it thrives on, it's no different than putting diesel fuel into a gasoline engine. It just doesn't run. You know what the outcome's going to be. You're going to have to take it to a mechanic to flush it out, because the fuel is not appropriate for the engine. And nor it's no different than putting diesel or gasoline into a diesel engine, right? You're going to end up having to take it to a mechanic to get it flushed out. That's an expensive repair. What about the human body? Why are we not thinking about the fuel, like at the simplest thing? Well, there's an industry, and because our bodies are masters at compensating for things, well, when an industry makes things complicated, then guess what happens? It shouldn't be complicated. It shouldn't be, but it is, and it's unfortunate. However, it's up to us who are sharing good information, but also leading by example, to demonstrate to you and whoever else is interested that there is a way to fix things. You have to be willing to do it, but also consistent with that. And I'll tell you, when it comes to drinking water, I am like a drill sergeant. I don't bend. I take it with me. Because I make it myself, I take it with me. Somebody offers me a drink, I said, oh, I'm good. Because I know I have complete control over what I put in here. And because of that, I reap the benefits from it. Not only from a complexion perspective, because my complexion is actually changed now after, how many days did I say? 186. 186 days of using this. All I do is put it here. I get up in the morning, and then before I go to bed, I take it off, and I sleep well. And like I stated earlier in this episode, I also recover very well. Because if you watch any of the workouts that I've done this week, you'll even watch just yesterday's. I did shoulders and rotator cuff. And I was hitting failure hitting the medial shoulder. I just couldn't lift the weights. Couldn't lift it. During certain, because I flip carts, and then I take a rest, and then okay, I can lift it again, right? Forcing the muscle to do the work. No, I don't like to cheat, right? And this week was just all about what I call kangaroo training. So jumping all around, back and forth. Switching between type 1 and type 2 muscle fibers. And strengthening them from an athletic standpoint. And so using the cards, they call the shots, how many reps, which exercise to do, when, and such. So, am I hard on myself? Yes. If you like that intensity, then follow along. Share the workouts. Share the links. Share the information. Visit unlockyourbioenergy.godaddysite.com. Go through all the buttons. Learn what I'm sharing. I'm sharing it for free. But if you want the X39, that's not free. If you click on this button right here, you'll find this picture. This is a package of 30 patches. And when you click on the image, it'll take you to this web link, which is lifewave.com/Gordon Tomazik. My brand partner ID is 3031496. So if you visited LifeWave directly, it'll say you're shopping with. You can enter in that number, and then you're shopping with me. And if you do make a purchase, I would appreciate that if you visited under my direction, that you support me. That's all I ask. Because I will tell you, it works. It works for me. Can it work for you? Well, it depends. If you're drinking 114 degree molecular bond angle water, you are well on your way. Because this little thing right here, it just takes the power of the water and just makes it complete. Because our bodies do need light as a trigger. And that comes from the sun. So if you live near the equator, you may not need this. Unless you work night shifts all the time. You know, if you're a bartender or something like that, and you sleep and, you know, most people sleep during the day and they work at night. So maybe that might be a benefit. If that's your case, if that's your kind of scenario. You need to have that sunlight to trigger the process of photobiomodulation inside your body. And when you combine it with 114 degree molecular bond angle water, hey ho, then you're going to start to experience things that are really positive. Your stem cells, the copper peptide that's associated with it, you really start to do some special things. Now, can it offset mutations that you have in your body? Well, if you have a lot of toxins that are causing those mutations or adding to it, drinking the water is going to help with cleaning that out because it is the cleanest. According to the industry tests that are done for water purity, there's nothing that matches it. unless you can challenge it. But, and I know that LifeWave, David has released an important or a new device that's treating water with light. I think it's great. Is it behind the 8-ball? In my opinion, I think so, because there's already things that are out there. But is that another option? Yes. Is it more convenient than how I have water being made or treated? Yeah. Is it more powerful though? That's the question mark. That is the question mark. And the reason why I say that is because the man behind the patents of the invention I just showed you, he's born in 1930, and he's living proof of what the water can do for you. So it's kind of hard to argue. And there have been all kinds of studies that have been done with that water too. So there's no secret. And if anybody says to you it's snake oil, then they don't want you to know about it, because it's that good. Simple. Combine it with the X39, now you're winning. You're putting yourself in a winning position to maximize your longevity, which is what I talk about at unlockyourbioenergy.godaddysites.com. I'm all about longevity and maintaining it for as long as you can, because you are no good to your loved ones if you are not capable of doing things. Right? That's the honest truth. So, with the truth, today's workout. And I messed up again. I'm just gonna do a quick switcheroo here. Hopefully I can find it. Oh no, it's not there. So that's what I get for restart when the computer restarts and so forth. So today's instructions is not going to be kangaroo training. We're going to be doing I'll just edit it here. So when a king is flipped, it's going to be the exercise is going to be a jumping jack. So regardless if it's a red king or a black king. And then the queen, it will be a mountain climber with a push-up. So, not in a plank position, but in a push-up ready position. Right. So 1, 2, and then push-up. Okay. First one is a jumping jack. We all know how to do a jumping jack. And then the jack itself, when I flip a card, black or red, it will be skips with the rope. So I have just a generic beaded rope that you will see when I start. And I will be doing that all under time. So last week I think I did it in about 20 minutes. And it is a solid type of workout, and anybody can do this at home. If you don't have a skip rope, well, then you can do kind of practice it. You just don't get the full effect of swinging a rope that would put tension on your shoulders and your arms and your forearms and your hands, because you need to have that tension in order for you to feel it. So with that, I have cards here that are on this little box that are shuffled and ready to go. And today is Feel It Friday, so let's begin. First card is going to be Ace 9. So, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there's 9. All right, 90 skips. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. All right. Next card is Jack 6. So 60 skips. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Next card is Jack again. 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Next card, Queen 5. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's 5. All right. Next card, Jack 5. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Next card, Queen 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, next up, King 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next card, Jack 3. 30 skips. 4, 10, 20, 30. Next up, King 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next card, Ace 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now 100 skips. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Next up, king, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next up, king again, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Next up, ace, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 60 skips. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Next card, queen, 9. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. Next up, queen, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. Next up, ace, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now, here we go. 1, 10, 20, 30. All right, so 9:15 on the clock or on the timer. 2-minute rest. I'm going to take the cards, flip them over, and we will finish the balance of the workout. I'm going to grab some more water. Feel this guy. I'm going to be drinking fresh hot water from the machine because it comes out pretty warm. Especially the pure. Oh yeah, it's pretty hot. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to drink this. $9.15, so I said 11. All right, 10 seconds. So first card is Ace 8. 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. 80 skips. 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. All right, next up, Jack. 3. 10. 20. 30. Next card, Jack again. 7. 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. Next card, Queen. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next up, Jack. 5. 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. Next card, Queen. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next card, King. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Next card. Jack 4. 10, 20, 30, 40. Next card. King 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next card. Ace 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 40 steps. 10, 20, 30, 40. Next card, King 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next card, King again. 3. 1, 2, 3. Next card, Ace 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. Oh. And I know there's more queens left. Whew. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. All right. Next up, Queen 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Next card. Queen again. This time we have 4. Whew. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Last card. Ace 8. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. This one. I can't do it. It hurts a lot. I'm trying hard. All right, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. It's hard today. All of them bunched together, the queens. 6, 7, and 8. Wow. Oh yeah. 80 skips, and we're done. 20. 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. All right, so 21:41. Ah. So here are the cards in reverse order. You can see all right. Oh. Yes, I'm hurting. So, with the exception of the final ace, that one was tough for me to complete, largely because of fatigue, and I wanted to be able to get through the mountain climber / push-up with good form. Alright, that's 2 minutes up, I think. I think so. So here's a quick screen capture. October 17th, 2025. The starting time was at 2:43 p.m. I'll delete this, and then you can see where I hit that zone from 163 to 184. I was in it for 1 minute and 59 seconds. And you can see here at the beginning where my heart rate hovered around 100 for quite a long period of time. And then poof, it just picked up. So I'm not sure exactly what I was doing at that time, whether it was a skipping or if it was back to you know, the regular aces, the jumping jacks and the push-ups. And then obviously there was a period here where heart rate jumped down. I was trying to make the water, or trying to fill up my cup, so probably prevented me from just relaxing. And then here you can see my heart rate climb up near the end. So, and overall, a solid effort for today. For today's Feel It Friday workout with X39, X49s, and Aeons. And if you haven't done so already, I strongly encourage to visit, unlockyourbioenergy.go-sites.com. That's where you can find all these wonderful buttons which you can explore. And if you visit here, I wonder if it'll show. It does. So by clicking on where to find, it'll take you to another page here where you can click on the X39 or the X49. There's the Alavita, some other products, and there's descriptions of what each therapy patch provides for the body. There's some interesting things here that have been studied and that are known to work. And there's the Aeon. And if you just want to go straight towards, click on the X39, which is right here. When you click on that guy, it will take you to lifewave.com, and as will that QR code. It'll take you there, and you will see my name at the very top of the page. You're shopping with Gordon Tomazic, as you see in the address, lifewave.com/Gordon.Tomazic or Gordon Tomazic. That's my real name. I'm registered as a brand member with LifeWave. My ID, as I said, my brand partner ID is 3031496. That's how you know you're shopping with me. And you can search if you wish. If you go directly to lifewave.com, you can search my ID. And if you're going to make a purchase, if I'm the one that's telling you about this, please support it under my name. And that way, it'll help me keep doing this for free. I've been doing it for free thus far for I don't know how many months now, where I've been demonstrating workouts. Next week is going to be something different, so follow along, show a thumbs up, make a purchase, treat yourself to what I believe is the best technology, and reap the benefits from it. And if acquiring the cleanest but also the most absorbable water as part of that process, I encourage you to investigate it. Or if you're native to my area, send me a message and I'll support you. It won't be free because there's costs associated to making the water, power, and utilities and mortgage and all that kind of stuff too. So, but you know how it is. Nothing's for free. Not yet, at least. So, that's it for today. I'm Gordon with Unlock Your Bioenergy. Today is October 17th, 2025. Feel It Friday. And tomorrow is fitness/stress testing. Join me to see if I can beat it. And I will show you the parameters, what I did last week and what I'm going to attempt to do tomorrow. All right? Bye for now.